Yo, what up? Let's look at the top 5 best Rust servers we can play on. And today we'll be looking at official servers. And I'm going to be ranking all of these servers by their PvP, their player count, the map size, and the way they integrate the safe zones and all of that. For the number 5 spot, we're going to look at Rustoria.co, US main. Now, Rustoria.co, it's one of the most populated servers in the entire game. It can go up to like, I think it goes up past 500 players, which can get really ridiculous, and playing in a smaller group is almost not possible. But if you play in a big group and you want a ton of PvP, a ton of action, and a really populated server, then I would recommend this server for the number 5 spot. You can see it wipes at 3 p.m. EST. BP wipes are always random, obviously, and then these are some of the rules. And if you guys want the Discord, it's right here. And moving on to the number 4 spot, we'll look at reddit.com /r/playrust-us main. Now, the Reddit server used to be one of my favorites, and I'm only giving it the number 4 spot here because they actually increased the map size, which does make the world seem a little vast, but overall, the server has a pretty high population throughout the first few days of wipe. The PvP can be really good. It's good for smaller to medium-sized groups, and it's definitely more of a starting server if you want to play an official, but you're not really the greatest at the game. I would recommend playing this server because it can be really fun. As you can see, it wipes at 3 p.m. as well. Here's the Discord again, and you could buy VIP to skip the queue and all of that, and some of the rules are here. Moving on to the number 3 spot, I'm going to say Rusty Moose US Medium. And US Medium is a really, really, really solid server for newer players. It's not main, but it is official, obviously. The PvP is, there's a good amount of PvP, but it's not as competitive, and it's not as challenging to learn the game on. So if you're a new player and you want to start out easy and you want to try and experience what the true vanilla Rust is, then I would highly, highly recommend playing on the server because the population's high and it won't be like a dead map after the first day. It wipes at 3 p.m. as well, and here's the Discord again. And then for the number 2 spot, I'm going to say Rusty Moose US main. Now, Rusty Moose US main is extremely challenging as a server. I would only recommend playing it if you have a massive group or you're a veteran player, because there's just a million massive clans, huge bases everywhere, a million players. The PvP's non-stop. It's an insane server. If you really like that type of server and the PvP, then I would recommend playing on it because you'll get action non-stop and the population goes insanely high. But you have to know what you're doing. I wouldn't recommend it for any new players. If you haven't played, then I wouldn't try this server. But other than that, definitely check this server out because it could be a lot of fun if you know what you're doing. And then for the number 1 spot, for what I've been playing on recently, and I recently started checking out this server, I would have to say Rustified.com US main. This server, I think, is the perfect balance of PvP and player base, because the population, when it comes to the amount of players you see on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday, you're looking at 300 to 400 players throughout the majority of the wipe. So you have tons of people everywhere. PvP is non-stop. It's constant. There are a few big groups, but there aren't too many. Enough to where there's a lot of PvP, and you can play it as a mid-sized group, which I feel like a majority of players are 3 to 4 group players in one group. And I would highly recommend playing this because you'll get good PvP. You'll get a really solid Rust experience. Just have some base knowledge of the game, and I'd highly recommend checking this server out for at least a wipe or two. Give it a chance, get some BPs, and I think you'll really, really enjoy what the server has to offer. If you want the Discord, it's right here as well. You can buy VIP and all of that, and you can check out the rules for the server as well in terms of racism and all that. All these servers, they all have the rules on the Discord, and some of these servers also have a map vote. So if you join Discord, you can vote out of a few maps that you'd like for the next wipe. Not only that, in this video, I'm gonna link all of the battle metrics profiles for all of these servers. If you want to look at that, it'll give you the Connect ID in case you can't find the server. It'll also give you a lot of information: who plays on the server, how many players are on the server on a certain time or day. You could check the past few days or months. So I'd recommend checking that out if you want to see the history of how the servers have been doing. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I'll probably drop another one of these videos for non-official servers or modded or community servers as well, because I feel like I haven't seen anyone really post any videos. When I looked myself, I didn't really see much, so I'll keep trying to upload similar stuff like this. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you. See you next time.